banks of the legendary river Sarayu, there was an ancient city, Ayodhya, also known as Sakedam, the capital of the kingdom of Kosala. Ooh, take a look at that splendid city of Sakedam, shining under the moonlight with its royal highways and palatial buildings. Busy markets with traders from around the world. Streets filled with cars plying goods and people. Artists and musicians vying for the attention from the passers-by. Today is an especially momentous day for Sakedam. King Dasharatha has decided to transfer the reins of Kosalam to his oldest son, Raman. Now, this is a day that almost didn't happen. Years ago in his youth, mistaking a silhouette to be an elephant, King Dasharatha had accidentally killed the young son of an aging blind rishi. Suffering the loss of his only son, the old rishi had thrown a curse at Dasharatha. You too shall suffer due to progeny and die. King Dasharatha indeed suffered for many years being childless, as none of his three wives, Kausalya, Kaigeyi and Sumitra, were able to conceive. Everyone feared whether this might be the way the curse was going to affect the king and his kingdom. At the behest of Vasishtha Maharshi, a Putra Kameshti Yagam was performed, after which all three queens were able to conceive. For Kausalya, Raman, for Kaigeyi, Bharata, and for Sumitra, Lakshmanan and Shatrugnan were born as sons, who grew up to be the pride of the Ishwaku tribe and went on to marry princesses from their neighboring kingdom of Mithila. Thus, Kosalam entered a phase of heavenly bliss, and everyone has long forgotten about the old blind rishi and his curse. Shh. I see the Prime Minister Sumatra and Rajguru Vasishtha coming this way. They have been in deliberations all day discussing the future of the Ayodhya kingdom. We anticipate an announcement on the transfer of power to the young prince any time now.
Courtiers, Maharaja Dasharatha has decided to transfer power to his eldest son, Prince Raman, on Puyam Day tomorrow. Send messengers to all parts of the kingdom to spread the message and to prepare for the crowning of our new king.
We need to ensure that all stars align well for this long-awaited moment. Get all items for puja ready for tomorrow. Grains, gold, and new clothes for giving away to the sadhus. Decorated horses, oxen, elephants, and umbrellas for procession. Incense, flowers, and sacred water from the Ganga for coronation ceremony. Everything needs to be perfect for this auspicious occasion. Sumitra, how are the preparations for Raman's crowning ceremony progressing? Is the kingdom ready for it?
Mahaguru, all the preparations are progressing well. people have all been waiting in anticipation. Our Yuvaraja.
Yuvaraja? Only when the sacred water falls on his head and the Maharaja transfers the crown to him can we call him Yuvaraja.
In the hearts of the subjects of Kosalam, he is already crowned Yuvaraja. He is the hope of the future for Kosalam.
Raman is adored everywhere. But can this adoration last? Can a ruler's popularity always serve the kingdom well? Maybe. That is going to be the test for Raman.
Rajaguru Vasishtan seems lost in deep thought. Is there a shadow of concern on his face? Does the old sage foresee some clouds over the horizon? Can something go wrong with Rama's ascension in spite of all these perfect preparations? Look, first Queen Kausalya is coming to the court to take counsel from the Rajaguru. Isn't that a bit unusual for a queen to come unannounced to the king's court? She seems elated, but at the same time, is something bothering her? Let us find out.
Mahaguru, Vandanam. I heard from some courtiers that Maharajan has decided to crown Raman as his successor. Is this for real? Can I believe that my prayers are answered, Mahaguru?
Dear daughter, your prayers are already answered when you gave birth to a noble son like Raman. He's going to be crowned tomorrow. The entire kingdom will be rejoicing over that choice. He'll be a very able and righteous king for Kosalam.
Let the gods bless the Maharajan for this. All the sorrows of my entire life are wiped away at this moment. My son will be crowned as the successor to King Dashrathan in front of this entire kingdom. Kausalya is no longer going to be just one among the several queen consorts. Mahaguru, can I really believe this? My weak heart still keeps wavering with a lot of questions. Can the king stand up to pressures from other quarters?
Why is our Maharani losing decorum here? Don't you believe in our honorable king's righteousness?
Mahaguru, please excuse my questioning. But when the Maharajan desired Kaikeyi, he willingly agreed to the bride price set by her father, that her son would inherit the kingdom.
Haven't you forgotten that old chapter yet, my dear daughter?
The day when a sister wife is brought in with a promise that her son would inherit this kingdom, can any wife ever forget that?
It is true that Kakayan had extracted such a huge bride price from the king at that time. Knowing well the powers of his daughter's beauty to melt rocks back then. But King Dasharathan is no longer the same man who chases after his desires impulsively as he did in his youth.
Even if that is true, Rajashokam is an oath that cannot be broken. By trying to break the Shokam and crown Raman as the king, isn't Maharajan trying to right one wrong with another?
Daughter, are you losing your presence of mind? Kaikeyi is dead now, and Kaikeyi hasn't asked for the kingdom. If the receiver doesn't ask, there's no breach of promise.
But what if she does ask?
Do you think heaven will accept that?
Mahaguru, if you, Sumandra, and the king believe all this, why is this coronation being done in a hurry? Our in-laws in Kegayam and Mithila aren't even informed about it. Bharatan and Shatrughan are sent away to distant lands and will come to know of this only when they get back. Doesn't this mean the king does not trust his own willpower to stand up if there are pressures from certain quarters?
Oh, Maharani of Kosala, the chosen queen mother of our great kingdom. Tonight is meant for fasting, prayers, and almsgiving. Don't let such thoughts of the world contaminate your pure soul. It will be appropriate if you wait at your palace for the Maharaja himself to give you the details of tomorrow's crowning ceremony. Just trust that Maharaja Dasrathan will never agree to do anything that would be seen by his subjects as injustice. You should understand the Maharaja more than anyone else.
Mahaguru, no one has ever understood the Maharajan the way Kausalya does. Maharajan never tried to understand Kausalya, but I understand him more than even he understands himself, and that is the cause of my fear. I will retire to my quarters, Mahaguru. I won't trouble you with any more of my puzzling questions.